Welcome to Chat with Sammy. Chat today, and a bit of a shout out as well. You'll have to tune in to hear what the shout out bit's for. But yeah, I hope you can join us. It's going to be really great. Thank you to Aisha for helping us with setting this up as well. So thank you. Hello, you okay?
Hello, you okay?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm alright, yeah. Not long got back from training.
Oh, fantastic. You're getting yourself all ready, are you?
Trying to, yeah.
That's fantastic. How was the training? Did it go well?
Yeah, it went well.
So how long have you been doing the boxing for?
Probably first fight I had was probably in 2019. I'd done a ultra white collar boxing event, which was 8 weeks free training, raising money for charity, and yeah, that was my first one.
Fantastic.
Yeah, but I didn't have a second one for another 2 years because of Corona.
Yeah, it affected so many people, that one did, didn't it?
Yeah, should have started as a kid. Really, it would have been better.
Yeah, but it's good though.
When I first got arrested when I was 12, the police said, "Oh, you should do boxing, keep you out of trouble." But I never went because I thought, oh, I'm not going to know anyone there and stuff like that. So I didn't go.
So when did you actually get into it? What age was you?
2019, so would have been 27, 26, 27.
Okay, that's all right though. Did it? Yeah. You think it helped you getting into it at that age? You know, was you able to take it in a lot, the pressure of what it all entails and everything?
Basically, I've had anger management issues ever since a kid, but since I've been boxing, like my temperament's really leveled out. Not really had issues with my temper as much. You know what I mean? Yeah. So really, I should have started a lot younger. Probably would have kept me out of prison a lot of times. Yeah.
Sometimes it's good just to have that backup support and helps you to focus where you're putting all your energy in, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely gives you that focus and it gives you a bit of purpose, you know, instead of just wandering around the streets and not really knowing what you're doing with your days. You've got that routine, you know what I mean? You've got that structure, bit of structure in your life.
That's
better people and like, do you know what I mean? Different circles that you're mixing with.
Yeah. I get you. With your boxing, have you got like a nice little club where you all know each other, or is it like one-on-one?
Yeah, well, when I first moved up Manchester, I started going Moston Colliers because that's the closest gym to where I was living. Obviously, since I've been out this time, I've only been in the boxing gym actually a few times. I've gone to the Moss Side Fire Station, but just been doing the Keep Fit sessions for now and then do my own training on top of that in a different gym. But I've been invited to come train at a few different gyms.
Oh, great.
With, like, friends and stuff. Yeah, with coaches now.
Yeah.
Friends that I used to train with, like professional journeymen, and saying come do some pads and a bit of training with them as well. So just gonna branch out and just try a few different places and just, you know, I need to get in a routine with it really and be consistent.
That's try a few and then stick with the one you cling and like, you know, that texts you the most, I think, isn't it?
Yeah. It's about this travelling and stuff at the minute because I need to get my licence and stuff to be driving. You know what I mean? So it's just a bit of a mission at the moment, but hopefully it'll all be worth it. It'll just keep putting in the work.
That's
eventually.
Yeah, just keep going for it and keep trying it. Try all the different clubs.
Yeah, definitely. I've enough friends that they run their own gyms and stuff like that. So they'd be happy to have me there and to come do a bit of sparring with their lads. Yeah, I've been invited to go to Hub Gym in
That's
Moston as
fantastic.
well. So yeah, just got to just get there really. But obviously now I've got the momentum building, just being active. Just going to come naturally, I think.
That's you just got to get out there and keep trying them all, because then you'll get your face and your name recognised, and then they'll all sort of keep approaching you then, won't they, and inviting you to them.
Exactly, yeah. And because before I went prison, obviously I've been on quite a lot of shows. And I've been turning up with people that very well known in the white collar circuit in Manchester, because I
Okay.
obviously know them. That's got me known by a lot of promoters anyway. So as soon as I've come out, I've had the first fight within a week. Got another one booked in. I'd probably do a few more if it wasn't on my curfew.
Yeah.
Probably do a few more, but some of them are job fights where you're just not really coming to win. Where I want to change my mentality a bit now, especially now I'm not sessioning and not drinking and not doing any of that. Like, I want to put more into it. I want to win more fights. I don't just want to come just for the money and take a loss kind of thing.
Yeah, you want to put more into it, sort of thing.
It's not good for your self-esteem, things like that, when you're just taking losses for money and that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you want to just do it for enjoying it and getting as far as you can, don't you?
At least, like, if I come to win and I'm allowed to come to win, and I put my all in for my training, at least if I lose, at least I'll still feel good knowing that I put my all into my training. Do you know what I mean? And I tried my hardest, rather than, I've been sessioning, I've not really been eating right, I've not really been training right. You know what I mean? And then you just feel shit, and then it just spirals, even like a downward spiral then.
I get you, yeah. It'd be good to just get in and relax and know that everything you're doing is just how much effort you've put in.
Exactly, yeah. Just need to put maximum effort in, then you can't look back and regret what I've not done, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because then when you look back, you can go, right, I need to work on that one. And work on it and focus, can't you?
Yeah, we'll put like maximum focus in, and you know, I've always had struggle with selling tickets and things like that because I've not really put maximum effort in. And if I could sell more tickets, I'd get easier fights. You know, I've had about 8 fights for belts, and a lot of them I've never trained hard enough. You know, not sold tickets. So I've always got like the hardest opponent possible because I'm not in the best shape. It's like upward battle to win. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. The best thing is just you need someone like who's promoting it fully for you so that you can put more effort in, because you know everyone's turning up for it.
Yeah, and the more tickets to sell, and obviously that's how the game goes, the more chance of me winning, to be honest with you.
That's so you got that push then, haven't you?
Yeah, got that push from the crowd, plus I'll get an easier opponent 9 times out of 10 as well. Yeah.
You get more representatives, the more you get your name out there, then they're going to be pushing you doing it, and hopefully pick a better setup for you.
Exactly, yeah. So I just need to keep putting in this effort, keep the same energy up, you know what I mean?
Is a lot of the fights at night, or are they during the day?
Mostly at night, so like I won't be able to do any too far afield at the moment. So like the first one was in Ashton, outskirts of Manchester. The next one came in Wigan. So as soon as my curfew's lifted, then I can start travelling around the country again.
Yeah.
I was getting offers to fight abroad, like getting professional fights abroad, and because I just fell off the wagon really bad, and then I just ended up giving the fights to someone else. I never went and done it, but you know, I can see if I carry on the path I'm on, I'm going to start getting a lot of opportunities again. Do you know what I mean?
That's you just got to get it all built back up, get into all them clubs, get into more places, and then hopefully representatives will spot you there, and then hopefully it'll grow from there.
Exactly. I've got a lot of contacts as it is with that run their own shows and things like that. As soon as they see I'm active, you know, they get into my inbox you know, and I always come, even when I'm in bad shape, I still give a good fight, do you know what I mean? So I reckon now I'm in a good, I'm abstinent of all substances, drink, you know, my only focus is to train, to win, you know, do it for my kids and do it for myself, you know, and get a better life out of it because I've got a better lifestyle.
Yeah, I think that's the thing, when you've got more focus and you're only like focused on that one thing, you do drive and push yourself a bit more for it. I think if you're everywhere, you're only giving everything like percentages. So it's a lot better when it's got your full attention, isn't it? Or at least like split rather than everywhere.
I've never really give it my 100%, you know what I mean? But I've done a year on recall this time, and the whole time all I thought of nothing but giving it my all. Every other time I've been in prison 15 times. And every other time I've end up taking drugs or whatever, messing around. And this time I've done nothing but training and just getting in the right mindset for it. You know.
That's it. You've got to look at where you want to be and just keep pushing for it.
Sorry about that.
It's all right. You get yourself sorted.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think when you can get yourself more focused and not like steered into doing other things, because I'm just going to like set you back rather than pushing you forward. So just keep up with your focus and know where you want to be, and then you can keep aiming for it.
So I've got to stick to my goals and set myself little mini goals and things like that. Like, been on antidepressants for the past God knows how long, and I've come off them. So I've had little crashes here and there, but ultimately it's making me sharper in the head. It's making me not gain as much like excess weight. Next stage now is to get off these vapes again. Like, I did quit for quite a few months when I was inside, but then just using my common sense. I've got to do one thing at a time, not trying to overburden myself, you know. I don't want to go full speed ahead, do so much at once and then just hit a wall and crash, you know what I mean? So I've got to use my common sense a little bit as well.
Yeah, it's when you need something to sort of burn out, you just like go for a massive jog or something, like get out of you. Do it that way.
But yeah, I've smoked since I was about 10 years old. It probably stunted my growth a little bit, but yeah, it's going to be hard to do. But you know, I want to reach a new level, especially I'm not getting any younger. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, the main thing is you know where you want to be now, and that's what you got to focus on, and then everything will fall into place from there.
Exactly, and got a really good feeling about the future. You know what I mean? Because it's the strongest I've been. I've never had a year off like drinking drugs since I started smoking weed when I was about 11, 12. And I've never had a year off. And I think on the 24th, 25th of this month, that'll be a full year. And that'll be the first time in my life. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow. So it's proven to yourself that you can do it.
Can do it, yeah.
And you've got one fight coming up as well, haven't you?
Yeah, next fight will be in Wigan. It's on one of the Lee Blundell shows. Hindley Social Club, I think it is. I'm not sure who I'm fighting yet, but she's fighting at 70 kilos, and that's probably one of the heaviest weights. Because I used to fight at about 60, 65, maybe 67, 68 max. So, because I've got out of prison at about 75, I'd like to come down now to 70, and then eventually I'll probably drop to about 66, 67, and then stick there.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose too much strength, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you need some strength behind you when doing it all, don't you?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And are you pumped up for it? Are you like still doing all your training every day for it? And if people wanted to come along to watch?
Yeah, I've got a few people saying they're going to come support, so that'll definitely help. You know, having people there in the crowds, you know, giving me that extra push, or get someone good in my corner. Like when I won my last few fights that I've won, it's always been someone in my corner, really like getting me pumped up in the dressing room and stuff. Whereas when I've gone and done job fights where my friends are going to lose, I'm going to lose, and we're just going in and out as quick as possible, get the money and go. Whereas
Yeah.
like I don't want to be doing that really as such anymore. I want
Yeah.
to just try and win, especially in the bare knuckle, because I'm 1-0 in the bare knuckle. I've only done one fight, but you know, I want to try and maintain that. You know, and even if I lose, as long as I've give my all, like I feel like I've won. Do you know what I mean? Even if I lose.
That's so it's all
Yeah.
about giving it your all, and then you can walk away knowing you've done everything, and then other people watching will go, well, he's pushed himself this far on it, so they'll all start recognising it.
If I go and do the fight and I've not trained properly, I've not ate properly, or I've been on sesh, and then I end up losing, it's just gonna like really affect me mentally. You know what I mean? Whereas if I give me all and lose, I'll take on the chin pretty easily. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's the best thing though. Going in like knowing you're determined. I think when you go in knowing that it's not going to go anywhere, you're not going to push yourself mentally or physically, are you? So
yeah, it's just you're gonna get in that hole, that depression and all that. Do you know what I mean? And like you let yourself down, let myself down, let everyone down. No one's gonna come support me if I don't believe in myself, and I'm not going in half-hearted. Do you know what I mean? Whereas this time, I'm giving everything to it. I've got probably a good few years before I'm over the hills. You know what I mean? So I want to get as far as I can within that time. You know. In development, progression in my life.
That's and I always say, if you don't believe in yourself, you got to look at everyone else who's there and supporting you, and I always say, fake it until you believe it. That's what I always say. Yeah. It's like when I started doing this, I know I didn't feel confident with it. I was always the quiet one, didn't speak. Yeah. But you just got to fake it sometimes.
You get that imposter syndrome sometimes, you know. I've always believed in my heart, like I know I've got a chin made of steel, you know what I mean? I've got hands made of steel, you know. I've got a heart of a lion, you know. Just need to get to that top level, you know, not keep doing things to clip my own wings, so to speak.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? You got to weigh up pros and cons and think, is this going to benefit health, mentality and promotion? And if it doesn't tick all of it, then it's not worth it, is it?
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to take a risk, you got to take a punt on things. Might not go the way you want it to go, but you know, it just shows that effort, it shows that willingness, that you're willing to do anything to try and reach the goals, you know what I mean?
That's it's all about pushing yourself and just trying everything you've got.
Yeah, literally.
And what you want to do with your tickets as well is you just want to keep like posting it. And when I upload this onto YouTube, you know, you can put your tickets on there and share it out and drum up everyone going.
Just get me on Facebook, Ash King, Instagram 2026 Ash King. Just get on me for tickets. I don't know if you'd be able to buy them on the door, or I can just message the person with the name of the person and get them posted to you, or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm sure there'll be a way you can buy it off the person and get them sent out.
Can they turn up on the day and buy tickets, or do they have to get it in advance?
I'm not sure, because you might actually sell out. It's only a small venue, but yeah, the best thing is get your name on the list, and I can send the list to the guy and he'll make sure he reserves the tickets for you.
Okie dokie. So I know there's a few people around like Manchester, so I can share it on with the YouTube video and put a picture of the tickets that you've got with the venue name, and then at least they can message you and try and get the names down if they're free and get down there and watch you.
It's only up the road in Wigan. I've got some people that are coming up from like the Midlands come and watch it, so they can get there. I'm sure anyone in Manchester can get there. It's only around the corner, and you know, mine will be even better fights than mine on the night as well. But I guarantee you, it's going to be a fight worth watching.
That's it. It'll be a great performance, I'm sure. It'll be brilliant. So you got all that determination as well. So it's going to be a really great one.
Exactly, especially as the people there and can hear my name being shouted.
That's I think that's what it's all about, isn't it? You got to have that support behind you, so you just keep pushing to the end.
Yeah, it's got people just to see that I believe in myself, you know. Even though it's a really struggle just to try and live the lifestyle I need to live, but you know, it's just baby steps at the moment. But I've got more than enough time to get myself in optimal shape, and you know, it's just the one with the biggest heart on the night. Maybe that's going to be the winner.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that's going to be good.
Just keep posting it out there, and hopefully another one won't be too long after it.
Yeah, literally. And even if it doesn't sell much, you know, it's a little learning curve. There's going to be bigger fights in the future, especially when I get back into the bare knuckle. There'll be a lot bigger fights where I'm definitely going to need the support. You know what I mean? So can't make this one. You know, going to see me keep the ball rolling with some bigger and better things.
Yeah. And you want to just keep doing what you say, joining all the clubs, because they're going to know the people who's going to be the best people to represent you as well and get your name out there.
The best training, the best sparring that I can get. I've got a lot of people like friends in the game anyway, which I'm sure I've just got to find time to arrange to come meet them and to do some sparring and training and whatever else. And I'm sure if people see how determined I am or committed I am to it, I'm going to get a lot of people going out of the way to help anyway as well.
That's I think that's when people are representing, I think they like to see that determination kick in. I think when they see it's not fully there, they hang off a little. And then as soon as they start to see it, like you've got now, you see like you're all determined and everything, and you're putting all your training in. That's what they look for. So hopefully, and there'll be someone there watching.
Yep, that's the thing. Yeah, like I've got a lot of people that run their own shows and things that already do know me, and it's the people that I've turned up with. Like they've had over 1,000 fights, some of them, and just being knowing them and turning up at shows with them, they already know I'm in that kind of category, you know, where I fight every weekend 2-3 times a night. I was when I was my most active, you know, I just need to get back there and settle, get my own place and get out this bail hostel. That's what I mean. It's all a bit of an uphill struggle at the moment. I've got a lot of things going on and need to get somewhere to move on to, sorted out when I leave here, and a lot of things in the background, you know what I mean, and my kids, and got a lot of stresses, you know, but just this has helped me deal with it, you know. Go there, hit the bag, do a bit of training, and you know, helps to deal with all them stresses and put it into perspective, you know, instead of overwhelming myself and then going off the wagon like I have done in the past. You know, I'm going to just channel that into training as hard as I can. Do you know what I mean?
That's it. And if you've already got a good circle that's into it, it's just like keep going out with them, like letting them know what you're doing and things, and just keep building it and letting it grow. Yeah.
Like I lost myself really bad, you know, when I've really fell off the wagon quite bad, and I weren't really reaching out, weren't really speaking to anyone, whereas now, like on a daily basis, I'm messaging people, I'm speaking, I'm having conversations, I'm not just isolating myself and in that depression, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's it. The best thing you can do is talk through things, and it's good to show as well. Like being into boxing and sports as well, it's good to say, it's good to talk, because it helps other people out there who wants to do the same thing, and probably at the stage you was at the beginning, not knowing what to do. So it's good to show what it can achieve and that.
Like I feel like a bit of a good influence on one of the lads. I took him today with me to training. Last time he come with me as well, and he really wants to get into it. You know, I think he's a bit inspired by what I've been doing and things like that, and he wants to do the same thing. And giving him some good advice, you know, and telling him, it's no good you drinking and doing all this. And you know what? He's taking it on board, and if I can do that and help a few more people. You know, that helps me, just keep me on the right path, because I've got to be that role model. Do you know what I mean?
That's you've got to keep solid for them. So
Yeah, exactly.
it's really good though, because it shows just how much a difference a performance can make as well when your head's fully into it. And
Yeah.
the people will see it when they see you on that night as well.
And as soon as you start winning and things like that, that's when they'll start supporting even more. I think at the minute, you just think, oh, he's just going and losing all his fights and just taking losses for money and stuff like that. I've been asked to go down in fights. I've never been dropped in a boxing match. I told them, if you want me to go down, you have to put me down. I'm not one of them. A lot of people that do jobs, they'll take a knee or they'll go down in round 1, round 2, get the money, get back to the pub. Whereas me, I'll never do that. I don't know if it's a pride thing or what, but I've never done that. Do you know what I mean? I might let them win and not really try and knock them out or anything, but it's just something in me that just won't go down. You know, just won't give up.
Well, that's the main thing. You've always set your goals there, so people are going to see that determination and that change in you that's already in your circle. They're going to start seeing it.
I just want to send love to all the people that are supported me even when I was at my worst. You know what I mean? And it means the world to me because I know as soon as you start doing well, that's when people will come out the woodwork and you want to support them. You know what I mean? But the ones that are there from day one, they're the ones that mean the most. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they've had your back, haven't they?
Yeah.
And they're going to see that change as well, so they'll see you growing.
Exactly, yeah. Just got to keep doing what I'm doing, really, to be honest.
It's like repaying them all. It's like you're showing them and yourself that you're entitled to that second chance and going for it.
So I've never just been one of them to lie on the ground and say, this is me now, and I failed in life, and I've always been getting up, my bounce back game's pretty strong, you know, but hopefully, God willing, it's never going to happen again to me, do you know what I mean? I'm never going to get to them low points again. It's self-inflicted a lot of times because getting on it and things like that, but
yeah,
I'm really committed now, I'm praying 5 times a day, I've not missed a prayer for a year. I've not had any drugs for nearly a year. You know, it's the best I've been spiritually, mentally, physically. Yeah, I've still got a bit of work to do because it's a different thing out here, trying to get used to living out here when you're not getting food provided for you and you're not in a strong routine like when I was locked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm just finding my feet still, getting in a routine. And deal with boredom, wanting to get used to just being bored, you know what I mean, and not being bothered by being bored, and just there's always something to do. I just need to muster that bit of motivation for myself sometimes because it's not a thing that's just constantly there. You have to force yourself to just get up and do things sometimes. You don't want to.
Sometimes you can just sit there and it's like a void what to do.
Yeah.
The hardest battle is always the internal one, and then when you've beaten that one, so the outer side, you'll smash it. So it's always that.
I'm my own worst critic. I always say no one's beat myself up physically or mentally than I have. Do you know what I mean? And that's literally when I've had mental episodes and I've been sectioned and I've literally punched myself to the point where my face is tripled in size. People didn't believe that. I've done it to myself, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy times like that where it's never going to come back because you just got too much determination now, and I don't think I'll ever come back again. I've ended up falling off the wagon this time, do you know what I mean? So just keep that in mind. I go to NA meetings quite regularly, and I've got a big support network through that. So there's always someone I can pick the phone up to if I'm starting to feel like these thoughts overwhelming me. It's not the actual thoughts of going and taking drugs now. It's more your own internal feelings and not feeling like I'm worth being successful, or them self-defeating thoughts that you get sometimes. So just got to learn to change that self-talk, try and build myself back up, because destroyed myself, self-esteem and my self-worth, and my mental health and everything's just destroyed. But you know what? I've come a long way already, and a little bit of work left to do. But
So you have to have a starting point, and you're there now, so you know what you want and you know where you don't want to go. So, and as you say, you got that support network, and it's all about knowing that it's okay to talk and you can go for that support. Because a lot of people feel like, oh no, I'm not going to get support because I want to feel bigger. I don't need it, but it's bigger to admit you need the support. So it's good.
A lot of times when you think you can do it on your own, you can deal with whatever problems on your own. My thinking's never been the best, and it's what got me in some of the low places I've been. So, some people, they just want to help and got better suggestions than me, especially when they've actually had the clean time and, they're living the life that I want to live, and like I say, it's the most longest I've ever been off it ever in my life, so I don't want to go backwards now and ruin it now.
That's so you're setting your own goals now. So that's your own sort of fights that you're achieving. So you've knocked the old self out. So you've won that one.
The biggest fight of my life is to get off the drugs and to living a good lifestyle. At the end of the day, that's the biggest fight. I'm my own worst enemy, and it's the biggest fight, battling myself, my own demons, and just clearing it all out and fresh slate, you know what I mean, and putting all that behind me, drawing the line on it and shutting the door on it once and for all. I'm ready to step through that door and live the life what I should live, getting that different reality now, different timeline.
That sounds great, because you've got to have a goal, otherwise you don't know where you're going with things, so you set yourself up now.
Exactly, yeah. But I do need to spend a bit more time, I think, just actually writing more stuff down and, doing a bit of my step works, and, because I might feel all top of the world one day, but next day, it's the opposite. And that's because I've not been doing that work, I've not been just keeping on track of things, making them plans.
It's needing to find that balance where when you're at home and you're not fighting or training, you've got something else to focus into.
Yeah, not just focus on the negative things too much, especially what's going on in the world and things like that. You know what I mean? It can easily put you in a bad place if you think about it too much. Yeah.
I do like courses, even if it's to do with the boxing or the promoting side. It's like try and do something where you can sit down and like big yourself up that way as well, and then you can put it all together.
Yeah, eventually I would like to do something like that, do a bit of coaching and stuff. Do you know what I mean? I've got to think about that. I've got a few good years left in me, really. Probably go a bit longer than that, but a few good years where I might get titles and stuff. Do you know what I mean?
That's what you got to aim for, is like the future. So it's like, where do you want to be after that? You got to keep thinking forward. So when you've done all that, you could do teaching, and you can keep passing it down what you've learned. So it's all setting yourself up ready, isn't it?
It's all just a learning curve, and it's whether you take on board the lessons, because there's always lessons every day in life. It's just whether you're receptive and ready to take them on board.
Yeah.
To make yourself be that better person and to give back as well. So a lot of people have helped me along the way. I've not done it on my own to get to where I am at the moment. I'm still not in the best place, like I say, but I'm very positive, and there's a lot of doors on the horizon for me to be able to go through. It's up to me just to grab every opportunity with both hands and just be grateful for them all.
That's just keep getting it promoted, get it out there and get your name out there and get more support, and you've already got that circle, so just keep showing them how you're progressing, and it'll just grow because they'll see that change.
Yeah, and you do say like no one could become a success straight away. Really, a few people might have, but most successful people have gone through a lot of failures first. You know, and people won't really support at first until they see you actually winning. Do you know what I mean? So, like I say, I need to give me all to it, and then even if it don't work out, then it don't end up winning as much as I'd like. You know, but it's just the fact I put that effort in. You know, and I put on a good show, put on a good fight for everyone there, so it's not a waste of the money.
It's just all about going out there, isn't it? And just showing everyone, you've come out for me, I'm putting it all out for you. Don't matter how it goes. It's just how much effort's put out on the night, isn't it? Doesn't matter which way. It's a bonus if you win, but it's like, you know, the main thing is...
And all them things that play on my mind on a daily basis, you know, I'll just leave it all in the ring, you know, for that moment when I'm walking in and then I'm in the ring, and, you know, everything else just disappears, and I come out and you feel the loads better.
Yeah.
9 o'clock. Yeah.
I get you. It's all about just getting out there, showing everyone how much support you're gonna give, like, out there for what they've done. It's like just putting out that appreciation, isn't it? So whichever way it goes, it's just a good show for them all, and they can see that effort and everything. But if you put them tickets on, I will give them a shout out for you, and I will pop this onto YouTube. So I don't know if you've got the YouTube channel yet, but I'll give it you after. And what I'll do is I'll put it on there, and at the end I can put a picture of the ticket so that they can get in touch with you and let you know, and hopefully try and get a load of people there giving you some support.
Like I say, these ones are just like getting the ball rolling again for me. You know what I mean? There's going to be a lot bigger fights in the future where I'm definitely going to need the support. So, like I say, don't worry if you can't make this one. But obviously in the future, I'm gonna definitely need the support there. Do you know what I mean? Especially when I get back to the bare knuckle.
That's at least it's getting your name out now, ready, and building that up. Even if not for this one, for the next
when
one
I won
that you're doing.
Fight, it was a bit of a surprise. Like most people obviously didn't expect me to win that, but like I did get my name out quite well, and a lot of well-known people in the white collar and bare knuckle, like you all know about me through that. Do you know what I mean? But I know it was a few years ago now, but I need to come back and do it again. You know what I mean?
So you just got to focus on that one, and like, you know, you did it then, you keep doing it.
I can't live off that forever. I've got to go out and knock someone else out.
That's it. Keep pushing forward with it.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
it's not how much life takes. What is it that Rocky's saying? It's about how much you can take and keep coming back. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Take it all, and then it took a few in there and finished.
Yeah, you just got to keep going out there, and obviously you're doing this one, and I'm sure the next one won't be far after it.
No, like literally, I could have had a few jobs before this one, but I don't really, like I said, I don't want to be really going to lose just for the money. Like I'm not. See, I'm a bit hard to put them in. I could do with the money, but like I say, go a lot further if I win. So really, I only really want to do fights where I can come to win. I might do a few jobs here and there once I'm off my curfew, but like it'd be in a different name, so that it's not going to come under a name. Or I might even change my name anyway to a Muslim name soon. Anyway, and start fresh. Yeah.
Well, you can set it as your new sort of life, can't you?
Yeah.
So you can like close the door and go forwards as what you want to be, what you want this part of you to be, and go from there.
Exactly. Like watched a few videos lately where you have to actually be that person. Like a few boxers that have been champions in the past, they've all said it, like you actually have to be that person to become that person. So it's not even about believing, it's about actually embodying that belief as well.
Yeah, I get that one.
Yeah.
It's like what I said, you gotta pretend you're already there. Like you create this person and get the new name that you want to use, and like that's what I am, that's what I'm portraying, that's what I'm doing.
This is me. You know what I mean? Like you believe that with full certainty, you know, and that's what create that reality ultimately, isn't it?
That's it. So that'll be a new chapter then. So it'll be a nice start.
Yeah, yeah. Be all right. Yeah, I know. Like, gonna have a few things in the past trying to drag me back into old ways and friends that are still involved with like bad things, but ultimately, it's always down to me what I do. Like, a few of my friends said, "Oh, you easily led, you are," and all this, but maybe the old me was, but like this me, I do just what I want to do, and that's it.
That's
If I don't want to do it, I won't do it. It's as simple as that.
just
Whereas in the
focus
past,
on the new one.
I'd get caught up in the little hype of things, like glamorize doing certain things, and it used to be a bit fun to do. But now I don't see the fun in it anymore. I don't see like the appeal. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You gotta treat it like a book or like a fight. That side of it's closed down. That one's you've bet that side, so it's the next one now.
Yeah. Not even started a new page, not starting a new chapter. I've closed the book and I'm on volume
That's
2.
it. There you go.
I'm the sequel now.
And then after, you never know, you might write a book on how you've come from that and gone into something better. Who
That's it.
knows?
So like my whole past kind of thing is a bit jumbo, like the chronology of it. Like I'm just still trying to piece together a lot of stuff, what's happened. But the more clarity I get from staying off all substances and stuff, the more I'm actually been able to like make sense of it all and piece it back together. And I think eventually, yeah, probably will be able to do that. And whatnot. Just got to see what the future holds. Yeah, it's got to end well.
That's it. The clearer your mind is, the more better your actions are going to be, and you take on board what it's all about more.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
It'd be good. And you got them new role models now, so when you're training them, you've got to keep to that new person on the new book. And
That's it. I've got to be that role model for other people now, where I've looked up to people when I first started boxing, you know, and like I only really keep people around me now that got a good work ethic, you know, like good morals and things like that. Whereas, because what they say is, you're around 5 people that do something, you'll become the 6th or whatever, and got that mentality now as well. So don't want to be around just like doctors and things like that, and people that just want to fuck around and get high. Like that's just boring, man. I don't want people get stuck in that same lifestyle. Like, finished with that, like, for good.
that's and that's what will help when you're going forward and you're getting more representation. They'll see that you're keeping yourself in good standing and keeping around people in good standing, and it will just grow from there.
Yeah. Even when I got out of jail in 2019, I got a job in a computer place in my hometown, Stafford, and I held that down and didn't even get sacked from it. I ended up leaving it because, as much as I tried to stay out of trouble, I still, first night pubs opened the corona, I still got started on. My mate did by these people, and we ended up like defending ourselves, and we ended up getting a GBH charge from it. And as the police knew how much I tried to change, and they didn't even arrest me at work, or I didn't even get arrested at all. I got voluntary ID parade, I got a voluntary interview, and then I got requisitioned to court, and then I got a suspended sentence. And second time, I was in a bit of a bad place mentally. I've come down Stafford for the weekend because I fell out with my housemate, and I've ended up not even remember doing it. Pissed out of my head. I was grabbing people's drinks and in pubs, and it was just on a crazy one. Ended up glassing a bouncer. No memory of doing it. It could have ended up worse, you know what I mean? So the last 2 times I've gone to prison is because of drink. You know, I've stayed away from selling drugs and bad things and bad crowds. I've got a job, you know what I mean, which I've never really done. Never really held down a job. I was too busy selling drugs and doing things like that, robbing houses and all sorts of stuff bad, you know what I mean? But yeah, like, so then I realise now, as long as I stay off the drink and all that, and just stay around hard-working people and just work legit, like, I can't see myself going back to prison. I've promised my kids, you know, I'm not going to do it. I've got to stand by that now, you know what I mean?
I think as soon as you start to realise what's causing the problem, I think as soon as you find that answer in yourself, that's when you can cut it out fully and go, nope, that's gone. Don't have that anymore.
That's why this time I've just been absolutely staunch with it. I've not had any weed, I've not had nothing. Christmas Day I fasted, I stayed in my pad all day because everyone on the wing was on sniff and on pink and everything drinking. I thought I'm going to stay away because you know what, at Christmas time especially, you do feel a bit low, you start missing kids extra, you know what I mean, and seeing everybody on it would have just set me off, I think. So I just literally stayed out of the way, fasted, and yeah, the rest of the time it wasn't really a challenge, you know what I mean, because I was that determined.
Yeah.
Just training up in boxing sessions and pads, and my friend Errol, he used to do the pads with us twice a week in Oakwood ever since I got onto the Platinum Wing. And you know, so I've got out a lot better shape last time. I got out a stone heavier last time, and I've not done any kind of boxing training at all. Whereas this time I've been doing less weights, more fitness, and I'm moving doing pads and proper boxing workouts.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
So I think when you know that things are getting you down, the best thing, like you said, take yourself away, because all it's going to do is, while it's just that length of time, if you join in, it's like that length of time. And so it's good to take yourself away and go, no, I want that to shorten to nothing. And then, eradicate that side. Make it easier going forwards, won't it?
Been away for all this time, and a lot of people just sit there and just get on it in jail, try to pass the time any way they can. But you know, I've used that time wisely, got myself closer to my God. You know, just nothing but training, make some like actual decent friends. Because not everybody's bad in prison, you know what I mean? They just made a bad mistake. A lot of people.
Yeah. I think it's just needing to find out your inner answers, isn't it? And as soon as you find all them, that's why I say, like, the talking's always good. A lot of people don't feel like they can talk, but as soon as you talk, even if it's just sitting there and thinking, like, why is this happening? You know, you just, as soon as you got that, as soon as you figure it all out, because you can't move forward if you can't get no sense of anything. So it's either getting sense in yourself or someone else helping you.
Yeah, so I've started doing my step work and the 12 steps and things like that. Like, a lot of times I've been going to these meetings and things, and I've got a little bit of clean time and never really took it serious, never done the step work, and never actually tried to figure out my defects and put them right, you know what I mean, and actually work on it on a daily basis. You know, every day I've got to look back on the day and look at what I did, what I could have done better, you know, how I spoke to people, like a lot of things, you know what I mean, and just each day just try and be that better person. It's just me against me ultimately. It's just trying to do better every day.
That's it's just focusing on who you want to be, isn't it? And if you like that, this new side of you, it's knowing that you just want to squish the other one, and then you can just concentrate on moving forward.
Yeah. Obviously a few wins and a few knockouts will help as well.
That's it.
For my self-esteem.
I think that's what you need. Just like keep going out there and building yourself up with the fights, or even with training. These people are looking up to you. Some people, they don't realise how much that will grow inside as well, and make you feel that what you're looking for as well.
I just want my kids to like get a bit older and be looking until the mates like, oh, that's my dad, that, and be proud. You know what I mean? Not like if I carried on just being a waster on the drugs and all that. You know, coming in and out of jail and just, you know, letting myself just go to shit, you know what I mean, which I just could not do. I can't do it. It's not in me. A lot of people, you see people and they're fully down and out because of it. Obviously, I am an addict on drugs. You know, some people can have it and take it and leave it and just have it like a spliff at night time or stuff like that, whereas me, it's all or nothing. You know, if it's there, I must have it. You know what I mean? So, like, just accepting that. It's probably one of the first steps anyway, accepting that we're powerless over that addiction, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's, and like you said, you're doing it for your kids as well.
I've got a long way to go before I'm anywhere close to being the dad I want to be or the man I want to be, you know, the brother, the son. I've got a long way to go yet before I'm anywhere close to it. But it just shows I've got set my bar very high.
Yeah.
To where I want to go in life, you know what I mean?
The main thing is that you're starting it. So when you're shown that there's a start to it, then it's like, yeah, I don't accept that side either. So I'm pushing forward, and you know, it'll all meet up and it'll all grow, and it'll get to where you want it to be. That new chapter, the new book.
Yeah. We'll get there eventually.
That's it. Well, what I'll do is I'll pop this on the computer tomorrow, because there's another interview on Sunday, so I'm going to try and get your video on the computer tomorrow if I can, so that you've got your section for you as well, so that everyone's got their own little sections.
No, I've literally just come straight onto this, so it's going to get a shower, still need to do my prayers and all that. Yeah.
That is great, and I appreciate you coming on and talking as well, and showing everyone that, you know, people can change and improve and get better, and motivate them that, you know, just keep growing.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming on, and I will post it on, and I'll put them tickets on as well for you. If you want to send a picture over of them, then they'll know where to go as well if they can't remember.
Anyone just wants a ticket, just get on to me up. I'm going to give you a good fight, definitely.
There you go, that's brilliant. All right, well, thank you, and have a great night, and all the best with the fight. I hope it goes well.
Yep.
All right, you take it easy, and I'll speak to you soon.
Have a good night.
And you, see you. Thank you. Thank you, Isha. Bye. I'll see you. Bye.